Hello, how's everybody doing? And welcome to Beverly's Weekend Vibes. Amen. This will be a grown folk chat, and it will be a two-part video this evening. Two subject matters. I figure I kill two birds with one stone, as my mama used to say. The first discussion will be, why does he need porn to engage in sexual relations with his woman or a woman? Yes, that would be the first subject matter. And the second subject is, can a man and woman be friends without sex being involved? Now, many women have male friends, such as myself, and I have never engaged in a sexual relationship with any of my male friends. Some men think differently. Most men I've met, well, I'll say some, I'll say all or most, but I've talked to a few men who don't believe that a man and a woman can be friends unless there is sex involved. But I always feel like those type of men aren't genuine men and usually are whorish men, so they can't see being in the company of a woman without screwing her. Excuse my terminology. But a decent male who values friendship, camaraderie, can be friends with a woman and not have sexual desires for her, make a pass at her, or expect her to engage in a sexual relationship. So this is a two-part video. Men who need pornography to engage in sex with a woman, their mate, and can a man and woman be friends without sex involved? Amen. Hit the link if you want to give your commentary on the said matter. Thanks for joining me. Thank you, Night Out, for joining me. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. So glad to have you all on board. Queen feels so much better, honey. That shower did a queen well. Yes, amen. Amen. Thanks for joining me. Hello, Tina. How are you? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Air Force. I couldn't put those in the title because naturally I wanted to get this video monetized. So I had to choose my words. So I just decided to say grown folk chat. But that is the subject matter at hand. This is a two-part subject matter. Men and women being friends without sex. Can it be? Can it happen? And why does he, the male, need porn to engage in sexual activity with a woman? Do you agree that it is needed to engage? Do you mind? Do you engage? Do you care if he wants to look at porn while touching you, looking at you? Or do you prefer to be the whole cake, the whole meal? Do you think it's necessary for a man to look at porn before engaging in sexual activity with you? Hit the link if you want to give your commentary. You can either speak on your personal experience, your personal opinion, a story that you heard, or the general consensus in your opinion. Amen. Thank you all so much. Oh, I didn't send it. I'm sorry. I had it in the box. Sorry. Sorry about that, ladies, gentlemen. Okay, look at Night Out. I don't do the porn thing. Hello. Hey, Gulf Coast, how you doing? It's there, Darren. Everybody be calm. It's on board. It's on board. Please be respectful to the hostess, the mods in the chat. Refrain from using any profanity. Ask to keep the chat clean if we can, please. So choose your wording very wisely on these two subject matters without using any type of derogatory words to describe the human genitalia. Thank you. Hit the link. You want to be heard. I know in my previous experience, we're talking to various men over the years. I've talked to a few who feel a man and a woman can't be friends. And as I said, to me, those type of men aren't genuine men. They can't look at a woman as that, just a woman, you know, a passerby, a friend. They see her as an object, somebody to lay down with. And I think that there's something wrong with you when you can't genuinely have a friend as a woman and you're a man and you feel like you can't just be her friend. You just can't be the neighbor, the coworker, the boss. You understand what I'm saying? whatever it is, group member, whatever you're involved in, social activities, the fact you feel like you got to have sex with a woman, that if you come in the company of a woman, there has to be sex with her, that means you have a problem. To me, that's my any man that can be friends with one genuinely have a whole friendship without there being any sex talk, any passes, any sexual activity of any kind. You can't be a friend to a woman, there's something wrong with you. And that's just my personal opinion. That tells me you have limited social skills and that you could not be alone with a woman without looking at her in that way. Now, naturally, one would say, well, I wouldn't try to screw her or have sex with her. She's not pretty. She's not my type. But the point still remains, if she is your type, then you look at her in that way when she is obviously not interested. She hasn't made a pass to you. She hasn't said anything to you in a derogatory manner, in a sexual manner. Why do you feel the need to want to have engage in sex with her? That's the subject tonight. Hi, how you doing? Or friends with? Okay, Doug, don't start. The other subject is men who need porn to engage in sex with a woman. His woman, he has to pull out a video. He has to pull out video on his phone. He has to look at video on a TV screen in order to have foreplay with the woman. Why can't the woman be enough eye candy for him? Why do you need, Mr. Male, to look at pornographic material to have sex with your woman, a woman? It doesn't matter if she's a hookup, side piece, new piece, old piece, refurbished piece. Come on with it. Why does a man need to look at pornography in order to have sex with the woman? I'm very curious to this subject matter, so I would really love the opinion of a man to come up and speak on this matter. Whether you are going through this, you had this experience, this is your experience, and or experiences you've heard from your male friends counterparts. Amen. Night Alice, the next victim. Here we go. Happy
Hey, Miss
Saturday, sugar.
Angela, how you doing?
Hi,
Happy
how you doing, baby?
Saturday. I'm doing okay.
Welcome everybody to the
Love
chat.
this
Thank you.
topic.
Good. How are you doing? How
Hey, yeah, I love this topic. I've had this topic with my
which topic
husband.
you love? Because it's a two-part topic. So which one you love, ma'am?
Both. We've had this
Okay.
conversation quite
Yeah,
a
I
bit
decided to
about
do
the
two.
porn
I decided
and
to do two.
men and women being just platonic friends.
Because my chat can't stay on one topic for some weird reason. The people that join me, they just cannot stay on one topic. So I decided to
Yeah, I
two birds with one
definitely would
stone. All
say
right.
the topic. For me, I would say in the past when I was younger that when I was in relationships, um, personally with my husband now, we did watch porn. At the time, it was called Flick, and it was, and the only reason that I became engaged in it is because it was the thing that all young people would like brag
Turn down your
about, like
background.
watching
Hey,
the
hey,
movie.
turn your background down, please.
Huh? Oh,
You
that's
got to turn your background. Yeah, I can't hear you.
okay. Can you hear now?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, you're
Okay.
welcome. And so, it wasn't watched to get in the mood. It was more so watching to see if you could learn how to do anything new in the bedroom.
Okay,
As
and I
I
get
got
that. And I
older,
get that too.
yeah, as I got a little bit older, I became less interested in it. It really wasn't needed. I
Hmm.
have no interest in it now at all. So
Okay.
we don't engage in watching it. Now, although my husband likes it, he sees it as a form of art.
Okay.
That's what he calls it, a
Okay.
form of art. I don't
Okay.
see it as art.
Okay.
So no, I definitely couldn't be with anybody that needed it to get in the mood, so to speak. Like if a man had to watch it to
Okay.
say get aroused or so to speak,
Hmm. Hmm.
then no, I couldn't be with that man because to me, like you need a video to help you be intimate with me. Like we have
Yes.
some other kind of issue going on. So no, I
Okay. And what do you
couldn't
think
be
that
with a
issue
man
would be?
that he's more attracted to what the person in the video is doing than to me. That's how I would perceive it. Like you must want the lady that's doing all these tricks in the video to be with you. opposed to just being with me and learning me, and we learning new things together.
Please stop. Hey, Jules.
So that's why I don't, care for it. I'm not gonna compete with a video.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. What do you
Right.
think of a man looking at the porn beforehand to say, well, I was watching this and I was trying to get this move, blah, blah, blah. And then thereafter, let's say the lady falls asleep thinking he's fell asleep. And then next thing you know, both of your eyes are open and you look over and he's still looking at porn after the fact. Weigh in.
I would think he has some type of addiction to the porn, because if we have engaged
Hey,
um
baby.
in relations, that
Okay.
should be that on that. But if I wake up and you're still engaged in said activity, then you have an addiction, and I do know some people, men and women, that have an addiction to porn.
Yes.
And it's something where they have to watch it like 24/7, before,
Yeah.
during, and
That's not
after.
wrong. I believe you. Yeah, I think you have a problem. I do. I
Yeah.
really believe you have a problem if you need it to start sex. You need it
I
after
said
you
that
had
too.
sex. You've already went to sleep. Wake up. You back looking at the porn, and you just had sex. You can't make me understand that. You cannot make me understand that.
Right. I see it as an addiction. And once it becomes an addiction, it's hard to compete with an addiction.
Well, my thing is, you're really competing with the person in the video, the said
Yep.
people in the video, because you're looking at all the things she's doing to him and his interaction and this, that, and the other. And there's no way you can compete because one, you're not that person. You're never going to be that person. See, that's
Another
what people
thing
don't
is,
understand
some of the
about
things
porn.
are
It's role.
unrealistic.
Well, it's role playing anyway, even though it's actual sex, but it's still
Yep.
somebody doing something to somebody, and it ain't you. It ain't you. You
Right.
don't look like that person. You don't sound like that person. So you will never be that person. So this person can always give you 50,000 reasons why he think it's okay, or she could be a woman who also likes to look at porn all the time. But I'm just saying, it'll start out with that. Oh, I'm just looking at this to learn new stuff. Well, my thing is, you mean to tell me you don't have a telegraphic memory? You can't remember what you just watched. You can't remember what you watched yesterday, the different positions or
Mhm.
this and that. You got to look at it while you're even having the relations with the woman. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
Jesus, come on.
Yeah, I'm a little too old for that, like, no, we're not doing that.
Okay.
So that's why I don't get it. If that's your thing, good for you, but no, I'm not gonna sit up there and be like, oh, well, you watched it after we just had a moment. You have some type of addiction to this,
Mm-hmm.
and so for me, it's a no-go.
Okay.
So, that's my thoughts on the porn. And as far as the second one, can men and women be friends? Absolutely. I've been friends with plenty of men that I have no attraction to. Well, as my husband, he's been friends with women he has no attraction to. And when I mean no attraction, it's like, this my brother, or because that's how I see it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I feel sorry for people that cannot be just friends with the opposite sex, because sometimes it helps being friends with the opposite sex for certain things. You know, they tend to sometimes, well, in my case, be unbiased. If something came up and
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of wanted an outside opinion.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I do believe men and women can be friends without sex. I've have most certainly had those type of relationships in my life,
Okay.
as a young person and as an older lady. Where you know it's not to the point like you know we just so good of friends that I neglect my husband, but it's more so well, yeah, that's my homeboy. We cool. This, that. I can
Yeah.
talk
Yeah.
about this and that. We have some things in common that me and my husband don't have in common,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. And so I definitely have had those type of relationships, and they
Mm-hmm.
are great relationships to have,
Yes. I think a man needs
especially.
a woman friend. I think every man needs a woman friend or friends, associates. I think a woman needs male friends because you can't learn anything about the opposite sex just through a one-on-one relationship with the opposite sex. I think you need outside people of the opposite sex to give you opinions about life in general, diversity, how a man thinks, a woman thinks. And like I said, everyone doesn't think the same. But nonetheless, I think a woman needs a male perspective sometimes. She needs a little reality check, and so does a man. He needs a reality check from a woman. And
Right.
there being no sex involved, period. Nada.
Right. And so
Nada.
for me, the way I grew up with nothing but men. So I've always had a soft heart for men. Like I like to be around men, like
Mm-hmm.
for friends, for everything. Now, do I have women associates or women friends? I've had all of that, you know. I just always related to guys more in the sense of you can talk to a man about something without the cattiness or the
Yeah, yes, yes.
slick mouth, so to speak.
Yes, yes, I
So
agree. I totally agree.
that's why I adore, you know, those type of relationships. I like people that can be with somebody and be friends with the opposite sex without
Mm-hmm.
anything involved. Like you could call your male guy and be like, "Hey, let me run this to you right quick. What you think about this?" And they just give you an honest response, whether you like it or not. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it comes from a good place if you have like a good solid rapport. So I do think that you can be friends with the opposite sex without it being any underlying sexual chemistry or
Mm-hmm.
anything like that.
Hey, Seven. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I adored my relationship. Unfortunately, my male guy that was my brother passed away so a year ago. So it's been very hard for me, and it's nobody that can replace him. But like that was my husband's best friend. They were like brothers. So and he became just like a brother to me. So like I could call him morning, noon, and night. You there?
Mm-hmm.
It was like family. So you definitely can have those relationships. And he was married. So it's
Mm-hmm.
just like, now, you know, with the wife as far as checking in on him and his kids. We just had that. It was like
Hey,
a
y'all in the
family
chat.
bond.
Come on with all this talk about soda pops and tea. Really?
Soda pops. What?
Oh, Lord of mercy. I told you this happens every live. Every
What? This is
nothing.
an interesting
Keep
conversation.
talking. Keep talking. Just keep talking. Don't
So
mind what I'm
yeah, I mean,
saying. Keep talking.
okay. So
Dang.
yeah, I definitely think that that's good, and I'm glad that you brought that up because I need to relay that message. When you said a man needs a female friend as well.
Yes, yes, he does. Yes, he
Okay.
does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yes, he
And you
does.
bring it from the perspective that maybe he would understand women better if he
Yes,
has a
of
female
course.
friend.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. Of course. I think everybody should have an opposite sex acquaintance or friend if you can find one. If you can be friends with the opposite sex. Let's say that. Can you be friends with the opposite sex? Because some men can't be friends with a woman. Like I said, there are men I've met who can't be friends with a woman without looking at her in that way. As I said, that to me, a man with a problem. You have an emotional problem that you have to equate a female body with sex. You can't screw everybody. You can't
Right.
see a woman and automatically just because she says hello or gives you a compliment, hey, nice shirt, nice shoes. Oh, she must want to have sex. You understand what I'm saying?
I
Because you
got you
have men
now.
like that. They can't conversate with a woman unless it's sexually oriented. And to me, that's a sick person.
I got you. Well, you're right. And that's what I said. I built mine as a young girl because I just thought being cool with a guy was just like the thing to do. So
Yeah,
it
yeah,
wasn't until I got older that I realized that everybody doesn't see it that way. Because you're
yeah.
right. I do know people that
Yes,
says that
yes.
you can't be
Especially if you're dealing with
friends
somebody
because,
that's jealous.
well, that's another good topic.
Well, I'm just saying, I just tied out in because there's gonna always be a reason why a man can't, like I said, be friends with a woman, or he don't want his woman to be friends with a male because he's thinking, oh, they've slept together. I had someone say it to me recently. Well, I can't see a man and a woman being friends. If she say that's her homeboy, that's her brother, then we find out it ain't her real brother, blah, blah, blah. Then that means something that went on. No, it does not. As we know in black folks talk, we always say this is our cousin, our brother, our homeboy, out of this. We related to him. We may not be, but it does not mean if we're not related that we've had sex. Period. That's why I said that's
That,
a slow mentality person. You don't have a full brain that you actually think because a woman is friends with a man, claims him as a cousin, play cousin, brother, whatever, however you want to call it, that they've had to have some relations. They got to be actually related for them not to have had sex. And I've seen a lot of black men who think like this. Maybe there's some white men that think the same. But a lot of black men cannot fathom a woman and a man being actual friends with no sexual contact, period. I've had nothing but male friends since high school. I went into college. I was friends with a lot of the football players. I was cool with them. I worked at the radio station. So naturally, I drew a lot of attention on campus because I had my own radio program. So naturally, different people knew me. So you understand what I'm saying? So they gravitated towards the radio program at night, listening to me at night before going to sleep. So I was popular with everybody, men and women, young people in general. So I love the friendships I had in high school with guys. I had two good male friends in high school. Both were Caucasian. One was kind of feminine and the other one was a straight white male to my knowledge. Then I went off to college. I was friendly with white, black males, and they were good friends, and there was no sex. There was no nothing. I still have those same friendships to this day with those same guys. No sex.
Yeah,
no
that's
sex.
exactly what I was saying. Like, I was so cool to the point. I mean, like, if he knocked on the door, you could get up. I could be in the bed. Like, oh, sis, I'm in here doing X, Y, and Z. I'm dropping this off, X, Y, and Z. I told, Mr. Night Owl, I'll leave this here on the counter. And it was nothing. And then when I tell other people, they'll be like, oh, something would be going on, or your husband too trusting. And I'm like, no, my husband has female friends that are just like, oh, I'm doing X, Y, and Z. How to wife? Hey, girl. Nothing.
Yeah.
It's just like having an additional brother and sister that your mother didn't birth.
Yes.
So yeah, I definitely do think men and women can be just friends. And like you said, I'm gonna put that out there. They should have that. Cause for a long time, that's just what I thought was the norm growing up. Like you said, African American, that's my cousin. And you'll be like, oh, okay. But when nobody questioned if that was your real cousin, they'd be like, oh, okay. Cause y'all just seem like family. And as you grow older, y'all grow with each other. So yeah. So that's my perspective on the porn and men and women being just friends.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. I'll drop back down. You have a good night.
Thank you. You too, honey. Thanks for giving your commentary. If you want to hit the link to join the discussion tonight, this is a 2-part video pertaining to can a man and woman be friends without sex involved? And why do some men desire porn before engaging in sex with a woman? Do you think it's right? Do you think it's necessary? Please give me your commentary. Lord, these folks up banging around. Like, what is these people act like kids? Jesus Christ. Everywhere I go, it's the same. Damn, sickening. Hey, Ruby, how you doing? Thank you all for joining the chat. I got 41 viewing. If you want to hit the link to come up and give your commentary on the double subject, this is a double topic tonight. Men and women friendships, can it be without sex involved? And why does a man need to look at porn to engage in sexual activity with his mate and or a woman? Please hit the link and bring me your said information, and be respectful with your dialogue when you hit the chat and or the panel. Thank you. Okay, Ruby, how you doing? How's everybody? Hey, Seven, how you doing? I've got victim number 2, Air Force One. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Hi, Harry. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for staying up. Thanks for staying up, putting pop. Thank you. And I also have victim number 3, Crystal Moore, my mod. All right, hit it, Air Force One.
Yes, ma'am. I think guys could have female friends, and I think women can have female friends without looking at that person on a sexual level.
Okay.
Okay, I've grown up around females basically all my life because my aunt had all girls. Two
Okay.
boys, 7 children in total, but only 2 were boys.
Okay.
Okay. Um, I was dating a young lady back in the day, and we were at the filling station, and a couple of my female friends had came over to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And so my girlfriend at the time said, "Who is that blank the blank?" I said,
Uh-huh.
Hold up. D- don't regard them. Don't say things like that. You don't know these people.
Mm.
They are my friends. I grew up
Amen.
with them.
Yes, yes, yes.
You
Well, let me
know
ask you this. Wait, how? What's in the back? You got some stuff going on in the background, baby.
who me?
Yeah, watery or something.
No, I don't have anything. I don't have anything on.
Okay, I had a little echo. Okay, so how did the woman approach you that was the outside person?
Oh, they were saying they were, saying, hi Marshall, how you doing? So forth and so on. Are you coming over later on? We're going to be playing cards,
Okay.
because we play
They
ping.
touch, I'm just gonna ask about see, I'm getting an echo. Uh, did they touch you, rub your arm, hand, anything like that?
No,
Okay, okay,
no. They just came over to the car and spoke,
okay,
and she got all upset, and I said, no, 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 no,
okay.
no. We're not going that route.
Okay. So who was the woman that you were with? Was this a date? Somebody you've been dating on and off? A real
But
girlfriend? What was she?
she was my girlfriend.
Okay.
She was my girlfriend.
Did she know you had women friends?
Did she think I? No.
Okay. So that might have been a problem then. She didn't know you
Yeah,
had friends.
yeah.
Okay.
But and
Well, did
as,
she calm down? Did she calm down after that?
yeah, because
Okay.
I started taking her with me to their homes and things
Close,
like that,
right.
and
Okay. I got
it was like the whole basically the whole cotton picking neighborhood.
you.
We
Okay.
would go to everybody's house. We would pick and choose on whose house we were going to go to this weekend. Play cards or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
And I learned a lot about women.
Okay. What
You
did you
know
learn? What did you learn?
how women basically how women think.
Okay.
As far as what they think about men,
Okay.
what they think about just different things in life. Their thought process and everything. So I learned a lot from them. Um, Sometimes when I had a problem
Mm-hmm.
with my girlfriend at the time,
Mm-hmm.
I would get with them or call them and say, well, hey, look, this is going on. What should I do? And they would give me an idea of
Okay.
of how I should react to a certain situation, you know,
Okay.
which which was good because they never said, well, you ought to dump that such and such and you ought to do this, that such and such.
Mm-hmm.
No, they were very pleasant
Okay.
about their conversation, on what
Okay.
I should what of how I should react to a certain situation, or what I should say in
Okay.
a certain situation. So they were giving
Okay.
me their points as far as how a woman would react to a certain thing, versus how a man would react, you know.
Right.
So like I said, I grew up a lot of around a lot of females,
Okay.
you know. Um, that that was one example. I
Okay.
have I have 2 female friends right now. One, yeah, I wanted to get with, but then after we continued to talk, we
Mm-hmm.
became real close friends up until this day.
Okay.
Up until this day. So, yeah, we were real close. Actually, all of us are close, still close. You know, some of them are married, some of them aren't. But I mean, I can't do nothing with you. You my friend. you know, you my friend. So. And I think that would kind of like mess up the relationship because I've known you as my friend so long, and then now, you talk about you want to get together. No, that's not going to work.
Okay.
You know, that's not going to work. So I just left that alone.
Okay. Now,
As,
as
as
the subject for the porn, do you think it's something wrong with a man that needs to watch porn before engaging in sex with a woman? Oh, that's funny to you? What's so funny about it?
Because I've done that on several occasions
Wow.
in
Really?
my
Why?
in
Why?
my in my younger years.
Oh, and you're young. How young we talking? 60?
We
55?
no, we talk
50?
about
What?
we talk about around in my early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay,
know,
Satan.
so I had I was trying. Well, see, I was a virgin until I was 30.
What? Shut up.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Be-
suck it now.
Because I said to myself, I'm not giving myself to nobody until I am 30 years old. That's what I told myself.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know, I didn't want that cherry pop yet.
Okay. 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 But as I said tonight, Al, he's watching the porn while having sex with the woman, needing a phone device, all of that. Then the sex is over, go to sleep, wake up, he's back looking at porn. You don't think
That's
there's something wrong with that?
that's stupid.
Okay, thank you.
You know, but there are guys that are like that, you know, because I guess that's all they know, you know. But if I have a young lady beside me and I'm thinking about the things that I saw when I was younger that I might want to try, you know, then I'll go for it. And then the question will come, where you learn that from? I said, well,
But I'm saying, as I stated tonight, Al, I can't understand a person needing to look at the damn phone because you can't look at the TV and have sex with the woman unless the TV's sitting in front of her eyes.
no,
You know what I'm saying?
no.
So why
No.
do you go to the phone to look at a woman having sex with her? Naturally, let's say you're doing something in another position where you get my drift, he's looking at the phone. You gotta look at the phone. Like I said, go to sleep, wake up, you back looking at porn. I find there's something wrong with that.
It is. It
You
is.
can't take 2-3 hours. You wake up, the first fucking thing you think to do is go look at porn
No,
after you just had sex with a woman.
no. I've learned several types of things when I was younger, you know, that I still remember, you know, with the tossing and the turning and the flipping of the arms, the flipping of the legs, and all of that kind of stuff.
Okay.
You know,
I said don't put in the video. Oh my god. In the live.
I don't look at that porn stuff. You know,
Okay,
I used
but
to.
you do agree a person needing to look at porn during sex, then after sex, wake up back at looking at it on their phone, go in the restroom, you still looking at porn?
I think that's crazy.
Okay. So you think this person has a sexual addiction, perhaps?
I think, yeah,
Okay, the person says they have a high sex drive. What you think?
a high sex drive,
Yes.
possible.
Okay.
You
So
know, because
you want it all the time, you got to look at it all the time.
that's dumb.
Okay, so my thing is this. What's wrong with having a telegraphic memory? You can't remember what you just saw in there to say, hey, baby girl, let's try this. You got to look at it to do it. I just find there's something wrong with that.
I mean,
You can't remember what you just saw in the video. You understand what I'm saying?
If he is still doing that, then yeah, something is wrong with him.
Okay.
Because he's addicted. He has become that porn has become his cocaine.
Yes. Thank you. Okay.
You know, that porn has become his cocaine. You know, so I have no no.
Okay. That's all. I mean, my thing is this. Everybody's different. There's nothing wrong if you want to engage in porn by yourself or with a mate, whomever. But I just find it odd that a person needs to look at it while having sex.
No.
The entire time you need to look at another person screwing, having sex while you're having sex with somebody. At some point, the device needs to be turned off. This is the way you're gonna sit and tell me you're gonna keep looking at the way a man is having sex with this lady, and you're trying to emulate that position or whatever. You still got to keep looking. That just tells me a lot. There's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Does that mean you're not even engaging in with the person that you're with?
No, no. And I like what Sweet One said, because maybe he needs to get a blow up doll if he's going to do all of that.
Okay, I see that whoever is with him is his blow up doll. Well, I guess so. Because I understand if a man or a woman has been with a person in a while, they probably have an overdrive situation going on, or they actually just have a high sex drive. But I just can't see continuously looking at a device while engaging in a sexual act with another human.
No.
That's very disturbing to me.
No.
Yes. No respect for the person he is with. Non-intimate contact. No, it's not intimate because you're into what those people are doing. As I said,
that's
it's a separate entity. Those people are performing an act for money or upload videos to a site for whatever reason, and those are a separate entity than the person that you are with, and you're trying to emulate what they're doing, and you're mostly involved in what they're doing, not the party that you're with. So you can't tell the party you with, hey, I care for you, I like you, I'm in love with you. But you emulating these folks to where you need this guidebook the whole time you're having sex.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy because again, you're not giving that person. You're not giving your mate
undivided attention.
The undivided attention and that intimacy that they're looking for.
Yes,
they're not looking for you to do the same thing that you're looking at on TV right now.
Yes. Right.
While you with her, she wants you to use your own imagination.
Your own imagination, yes.
That's why.
And my thing is, why can't you remember? How hard can it be to say, okay, I just saw this. Hey, homegirl, baby girl, however you want to word it, lovely, sweet one, sugar mama, I want to try this, and it's up to her to say yes or no. But to constantly have the guidebook right there, there's something very ill. About
It is, so I mean, it's crazy to me for a man to be doing that with, especially when he's got somebody right there, right next to him.
And that's my point, is that you're looking at a person, you are physically attracted to that person. You're telling that person, hey, I like you, I'm turned on by you. I like the way you look, the way you walk, the way you talk, your eyebrows, your foot, your whatever you got going on. I don't see why you need a visual aid. You telling that person you turned on by him physically, then you ought to just, like they say, put your foot in it, huh? You feel where I'm going?
Hey,
pokey. Turn yourself around. You feel me?
I understand where you're coming from.
Put your foot in the cake. Come on with it. So your business. Do a little touchy the way you're supposed to. You don't need no visual aid, because if you're attracted to a person, you shouldn't need no porn. You looking at them, they're looking at you. You want them, they want you. What's the problem?
There you go.
All right. Amen. Crystal, hit it, baby. Sorry.
I am here.
Were you done, Air Force? I didn't mean to cut you off if you weren't done.
No, I'm cool. I'm gonna let go ahead and let Crystal do her thing.
Oh yeah, you gonna go? You gonna go downstairs?
I'm going down to the feet section.
What?
I'm going down to the feet section.
You know what? I'm there. You can get your way out of here. You couldn't wait to put that in there. You couldn't wait to put that in my
Bye.
I love you. My baby.
I love you too, baby.
That's my baby. That's Air Force One. Lord have mercy. Him and them damn feet. I can't stand it. Jesus. How you doing, sweetie?
I'm good. How are you?
We gonna get him a foot massager. I'm gonna send him a whole foot package. I'm gonna send him everything he needs for him feet. So whoever he meets, she can love on him toes or something. Dang, what is going on? Man. Go ahead, baby.
So as far as a woman having a male friend, strictly friend, no sexual, not even thinking about it, it can happen, because I have two friends that are like that, two male friends.
Okay.
And we've never even discussed, it's never even been not even a wink or a pat on the butt, nothing.
Oh, yes. Okay.
It's just like they're my brother. But I
Okay.
can also go to them and ask questions if I'm in a relationship, like, and get their advice. So I
Yes.
like that part. And as far as porn, I don't like that, because the person that you're with, it could, man or woman, you're supposed to be intimate, like you were saying, with that person. You're supposed to be connected with that person.
Mm-hmm.
Now if it's just a, one hit quit, then possibly I guess they could, then you can have the porn on. But if you're in a relationship and you're supposed to be, showing this person all your affection and you're connecting with this person intimately, I don't think that porn should be in the picture.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Now, if she or he wants to engage and say, "Yeah, I'm down with looking at the porn every time we get down," then that's their prerogative.
Yes.
That's their
Yeah.
prerogative. But if the
Right.
female male telling you, "Hey, I don't feel comfortable with every time we touch, look, you got to pull out the porn device, the movie, the TV, whatever," the person should adhere to that and stop.
Yeah, that's a little
Okay.
different for me. Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Do you think that person has an addiction?
yes.
Okay. Because,
Mm-hmm.
as I said, you looking at it while you engaging in a sex act. Then you go to sleep, you wake up, you back looking at porn.
Yeah. You're addicted or you on something.
You going into the restroom, sit down, you got to still look at porn.
Yeah, no. You
Yeah, boy.
either addicted or you on something.
Look,
That's
okay, why they got to be on something? Come on with it, Queen. School.
no. If you are going to sleep, not even going to sleep, and you waking
Yeah,
up,
that's what you need to say. You ain't with no sleep. You barely closed your eyes.
yeah, and then you still no, you got to
Reminiscing,
be on something.
reminiscing, desiring. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
You got issues, and yeah. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, baby.
Or if you don't have, like I said, if that person doesn't have, is putting like a barrier between that person and the person that they're with, because they don't want that connection, that true intimacy.
Okay, but they say they care. They into you. They like you.
No,
They falling for you. They
no.
attracted to you. So you don't. So you think that's a lie
I think that they may be attracted
to you
in
physically,
some time, yeah, but not.
but they got issues.
Yes,
They got
yeah,
issues.
yeah,
Okay.
yep.
Okay, ma'am. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Okay.
Night Owl.
Lord have mercy.
Girl, hey babes, it's not me. My husband wants to get his
Seven of
perspective.
life. What is you talking about? A one night stand? We ain't talking about no one night stands. Ooh, Lord, y'all just. Even with two topics, it's still impossible. So I don't know what to say.
I know. I know.
Oh Jesus! Jesus wept. He said, "Just stop talking. Period. Just don't talk no more." Baby, what you have to say, honey?
It ain't for me. It's Mr. Night Owl gonna get his perspective. Hold on.
Who?
Mr.
Her.
Night Owl.
Oh Lord Jesus! I thought about getting this
Hold
night out, but he got to refrain from using any derogatory language to describe whatever he gonna describe. Okay?
Yeah, I told him he couldn't curse or be graphic.
First of all, I'm
Yeah.
not an owl. I'm a condor.
Hold on.
If I'm gonna be a bird, I'm gonna be a condor. But I
Well,
gotta be a
yeah,
Mr.
I want to
Night.
get my video monetized, sir, so you can't use no descriptive sexual words. So, okay, the first question I'm going to ask you is this: do you find it peculiar a man needing to use a device, TV, or whatever, every time he engages sex with a woman? Watching
No,
every time
no,
he has sex with a woman?
no. That's
Why?
not peculiar. I
Why?
mean, cause it depends on the man. He might need something. He might not be able to use whatever. This might be the thing that gets him going. Get his motorboat running.
Okay,
He
listen,
might have.
listen,
Mhm.
slow down. You got somebody with you in the room. Last I checked. Why you need a visual aid?
Man, look, some people work better with visual aids. He might be testing out a new move. He might need to make sure his instruction. They might be his instruction manual. You never know.
A porn site is his instruction manual.
Look, let me tell you a secret. You know what I'm saying? When I grew up, I read the Kama Sutra. If you could do 20% of the Kama Sutra, you is one of the greatest lovers in the world. Okay, porn back in the day, porn with plot, beautiful. It was entertainment with visual. You enjoyed the story as much as you enjoyed the porn.
Okay.
Now, when I worked at the casino, I knew guys who knew every starlet, every porn starlet there was. They knew Buffy the Body. They knew I forget all the rest of them. We ain't gonna say no name, but like I said, they could tell you. They could tell you every movie. They could tell you every porn star name. And hey, that's their thing. That's what got them doing their thing.
But I'm saying, come on now. You have a lady here with you that you like. Why in the world would you need to look at it while you're having the sex?
Why are you having it? Look, some people got fetishes.
I see them starting out looking at it in the beginning to get aroused.
Right.
While you doing it, come on now.
Man, the man might just get, like I said, a man might just have his own thing. Some people just got their.
And what might that be, sir?
That's his particular fetish.
Okay, so now you went to sleep. Listen to me. You've gone to sleep, wakes up, back looking at the porn. Now answer that.
Look, the man has. Okay, I got one for you.
No, no. Don't deviate. Wake up.
Okay, you want me to answer
the porn? You ain't been asleep maybe 2-3 hours. You back looking at porn on your device.
The man has a high drive. He has a high drive. Okay. That's all about it. He just got a high drive. His motor runs 3 times faster than other people's. So he just had to keep on. He got to keep on keeping on. It just wasn't enough for him. Sometimes people gotta understand it don't just be with the women. Sometimes dudes just gotta be dudes. And this particular dude might be going 4 times farther than what the lady he's with can handle. And he's going and he's enjoying his porn. He's not going cheating on her. He's not going to the second jump spending his money that she says hers. What he's doing is just watching video entertainment to keep himself satisfied.
While he's with her, instead of trying to enjoy her and be with her.
Can she keep on handling what he's got? What he can do? That's the question.
I don't know. If you meet somebody, it might be kind of a turnoff if you looking at them in a way like, well, maybe this isn't for me because is this how it's going to be all the time?
See, if that's the thing. You got to get a woman that knows the kind of person she's with. So if that's gonna be on the
woman, which man we talking about? Your man Night Owl or the one the hypothetical male?
I'm just saying that's gonna be on a woman. A dude who get with a woman, if that woman gonna know the first time she's with a dude, if he's the kind of dude that she want to be with. Y'all already have peace on men before. So if she up there can handle it the first time, then she might well not be shocked by the 10th time.
Okay.
Ain't no you still up there trying to act like and don't try to change him because she ain't finna change. Well, that's like trying to tell a man to get rid of his dog. He ain't gonna get rid of the dog for you.
Okay. So can a man and a woman be friends without sex, sir?
Oh yeah, that can definitely happen. But it's a catch to that. Sooner or later, dude gonna try just to see if it's possible to try. If the woman if the woman
that's your opinion, right?
No, that's gonna happen. Dude gonna cause a massive natural flow.
Listen, you know.
Oh no,
that help. I've had male friends. They ain't never tried to holler at me like that.
I've had female friends, but I guarantee sooner or later, dude gonna say something just to see for himself if everything's there or not. He's gonna say something. It might not be flirting to you, or you might not catch what it is, but he's gonna test the water out some kind of way to see which way is the water gonna be lukewarm, or if the water gonna be warm, and he can dive in. And if he see the water stay lukewarm, he's gonna just back off nice and slow, so you don't know what he already has done. A male is gonna be a male, and he's gonna find out one way or another. Is this possible? If it's not, then we're gonna stay in the friend zone. That's not a problem.
Yeah,
but if it's a possibility, I'm telling you the facts. You might not know that you might say you know been friends with somebody for 30 years. I guarantee you, them 30 years, he done said one sentence somewhere in there for him to find out Can something happen or can it not? And he wouldn't know once he get your answer, whether you know it or not. He not already tested the waters. He done put his toe in the water. And he said the water, this water a little cool. I'm going to keep my toe back out now. I want to swim in this water.
Okay.
Because that's how we are. Males are going to find out. It's a hardwired now DNA to find out if a woman could be a possible mate. It's just going to happen. And we could be friends, but you still going to find out one way or another could this be a possibility. Because ain't no man going to let a possibility slide back.
Okay. But you do know there's some men that don't try to date their friend.
I agree with that. I agree that they don't try to, but they will still will find out one way or another. And they might not take advantage of it.
Okay.
I ain't saying they're gonna jump in just because they know they can, but they're gonna find out if they could or if they couldn't. Because a man wants to know. That's for his own ego. Just cause he want to know if he can or if he can't. It don't mean he's gonna just jump in just cause I'm not gonna go steal a car. Don't mean I'm gonna go steal that car. You know what I'm saying? Just cause I know I can walk into the store and walk out with a brand new Gucci bag for my wife. Don't mean I'm gonna go get it for her, unless I pay for it because she don't want me doing these things no more. Cause I'm supposed to be legitimate now. But still, all I'm saying is, you just got to. A man's gonna be a man, and certain things are hardwired in us to do. From caveman days, we have been genetically hardwired to do these things: mate, procreate, to protect. Those are the things we do naturally. It doesn't matter if you try to take it out of us; it ain't gonna work. That's just not gonna happen. Now we try to be civilized now because we have been domesticated. Yeah, we domesticated at least partially, but that don't mean that all the caveman is gone. Because once the caveman come out, well then you just have to deal with the unga bunga. You know what I'm saying? And my wife was shaking her head at me, but I'm just gonna tell it like it is.
Okay. I'm gonna read what somebody said in the chat. If a dude has to have porn on while there's a live woman in front of him every single time they have sex in order to be turned on, maybe he is in the closet and is looking at the men in the porn. Oh wow.
He might be, but you still benefiting from it. You getting benefits from it, ain't you? So I mean, if he up there, he getting what he wants, you getting what you want. He might not want to go all the way out the closet. You know what I'm saying? He might want to stay in the closet and be able to enjoy what he see. That's what I'm saying. You never know what's going on or what he needs to get going. If that's what he needs to get going, and you getting the benefit from him getting going, then it works for both of y'all.
Okay. Well, I thank you, dear, for giving me your commentary.
Of course. I look forward to that one.
I bet you do.
Y'all have a good one.
You
good
too,
night.
Sweetheart. Have a great weekend.
Your little night out coming back.
Yes, Jesus. Poor night out. Lord have mercy. Jesus, well, I'm dead. Oh, Lord. Danielle said, I don't need sex that bad. Laugh out loud. Lord, ain't that the truth? Listen, Danny said, I wouldn't tolerate that. Well, like he said, once you realize that's what he's about, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to change him. So it's a matter of, do you stay? Do you go? Do you say, well, I ain't really into this. I ain't the type of chick. You're not for me. You obviously into some other things I'm not really into. You know, like I said, it's up to a woman to decide if she wants to engage in watching porn with a man. That's your business. But my thing is, if every time you got to have sexual relations with a woman, you got to look at a device to say, well, I just want to look at this move. Man, come on. Every time you got to look at the phone, you can't remember what you just saw to say, hey, baby, I want to try this or try that. I mean, come on. You know, I don't agree with that. I'm a female and hope of my friends are men, and some of them have tried to get in my bed. I have turned them down. A woman will let a man go as far. Well, yes, that's true. But that's life. A person can only go as far as you let them. And that's the way the world is. You can be manipulated if you allow yourself to be manipulated in any given situation. You don't feel comfortable with a situation. It's common sense. Tell the person, no, I don't like it. I don't condone it. I don't want it. Hey, if they don't get it, then you just say, like they say, you get your shoes, your coat, and you tell them this is not for me. Whatever the situation is, it doesn't even have to be involved. It doesn't even have to be sex oriented. Just be a given situation. Lord have mercy. She wants him to go. Okay. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all. Sweet one says, I'm so glad I'm not young anymore. Okay. Well, you can still give it a, you can be older and still have problems with a man or a woman, depending on sexual desires and sexual needs and gratifications. Because a lot of people you meet in life, they're doing things you don't like, or they want you to do things you don't like, or you may want them to do things that they don't like or they don't want. So you have to try, as they say, find a happy medium in the bedroom. But there are a lot of people who are, as Mr. Night Owl has said, with men, they have a very high sex drive. And I don't really think that some of those men can actually come to what's the word I'm looking for? I just don't think their needs can possibly be met. Because when you have to involve porn every time, that just says a lot about you. You're living in a whole nother alternate universe because you're looking at these people who, one, you don't know. They're, as I said, working for a sex site to make money and or upload material for whatever reason. They're an alternate universe. They're an alternate universe. And that's just the way I look at it. And you will never be able to measure up, if that's the appropriate word to use. Yes. I don't think you'll be able to measure up because I think he will find something wrong, something to complain about. You didn't do it this way. You didn't go over here. You didn't move this way. You didn't put your hips over here. You didn't. I just think it would always be something. Okay, sugar mama. Lord have mercy. It sucks, but it was his own choices that got him there. I have much anger along with my sadness. Okay. Oh, mercy. Well, that's the subject matter for this evening. It's a double subject matter. Can men and women be friends without sex involved? And why does a man need to use porn, engage in porn while having sex, or to start sexual relations with a woman? That is the said information this evening. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to refresh my cup while you all ponder on the said information. God bless them. I'm still here. Yes, hit the link if you want to give your commentary. Thank you for joining. Hit the link. Anybody want to hit the link and join me? Thank you. Thank you, Night Owl. You're welcome, Danny. No problem. Hit the link if you want to give your opinion. It sucks, but it was his own. Okay. Hit the link. Don't be shy. We're all grown. Give your opinion. Be heard. Be seen. 58 minutes into the live. Please give your commentary. Oh, mercy. Thank you, Calicom. I appreciate that. Yes, the Queen brings you all type of commentary. I'm not a one-shot wonder. I try to bring something different to the table every week. My mind is always in rotation. That's the Queen. Please hit the link. Thanks, man. How you doing, baby? Thank you so much, Night Owl. If you want to give your commentary on the said subject, this is a double-part video of can men and women be friends without sex involved? And why does a man need to use a pornographic material to engage in sex with a woman or his mate? Why is it needed? Is it necessary? Please hit the link to give me your commentary. You don't have to chat in the chat. Please hit the link. Be heard. Be seen. Let the world know you have something you want to say. We don't mind. Excuse me. One hour in. If you want to be heard, please join the panel. Queen's just waiting. Waiting for some new comments. We do know that some men, I'm sure, who have a high sex drive that whomever, maybe she doesn't want to have sex every day. Maybe she doesn't want to have sex several times a day. So that will possibly be a problem for a man who likes to have sex more than once a day. And that's the issue. Will she be able to hang? He has a high sex drive. He has to introduce porn into the factor of being in a sexual engagement with her. So that will cause problems somewhere down the road. Next thing you know, now he's outside picking up strangers, being with other women because he cannot meet his sexual appetites. And we've heard men who say that they have a high sex drive, and perhaps the woman that they are engaged with, be it marriage or relationship, she just cannot keep up with sex several times a day. So that will, I think, eventually cause a problem. And I still believe a person who feel like they need to have sex so many times, they probably need to see somebody because there's something that's not being met in their life to where they feel like they need to equate with sex. That's just really common sense. You don't have to be a rocket scientist or a Harvard law student to understand you needing sex so many times a day that you probably have some other things going on. It's more than just a high sex drive. You have some things going on with you. Okay, Moonlight. I wonder how many ladies in the chat watch porn while having an intimate moment. Well, Air Force is up to them to decide. That like Oh, that sounds like a commercial. I wonder how many ladies in the chat. Hello? Don't knock on my door, okay? You've been making noise all night over there. Well, oh well. Hey, Miss Beverly, I wish I knew more about links and etc. about these phones. I would like to chat. Just hit the link, Patty. Somebody rude. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Look at a little bit of business. Thanks all for joining me. Thank you. Anybody else want to hit the link? Thank you. Studies that have been done on this show a direct correlation to sex drive and higher education. So Neanderthal is a good explanation. Laugh out loud. Okay. Air Force, to answer your question, I did when I was younger, maybe once or twice, but it wasn't a habit. It was more of me seeing what all the hype was about this certain porn star. What, Crystal? Crystal, what are you talking about? He asked if any women in here watch porn. Okay. Not Out says porn is overrated. Okay. I wonder if he is her intellectual equal or just a nice looking bad boy. Okay. Not Out says it's a waste of time. Hit the link if you want to give your opinion. Thank you. Porn. I haven't seen a man's private since 7/4/2019. Oh my gosh, and you got the date too? Oh my goodness, Callie. Cut it out. Patty, your device isn't connected. My first husband and I used to watch porn with our friend while drinking beer. Oh Lord. Okay, Callie Calm says my husband left me that day. I should be enough for intimacy. Yes, Night Out, I agree with that. Patty, your devices aren't connected for you to hit the live. I might need to get out. Get out where, Callie? You mean get out and mingle? As long as the little man in the boat is sailing, I'm good. Okay. Well, heck, it says I'm backstage and the host can add me. Well, no, you didn't have the your when you was up, it said your device wasn't allowed. My dad says I'm definitely not watching porn with a group of people. Okay, I hear that. At Night Out, so very overrated. No offense, but it feels degrading to women. Compredo. Okay. Yes. If you want to donate to the channel, $ Big Angie 129, Cash App. All super chats are welcome. Thank you. Moonlight, I know women who love porn more than men. Yes, there are women who do watch porn. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with watching it if that's your to watch. You're grown. Something or activity with another partner. I just I can't understand why you would need it, and especially if you need it every time you engage in activity, or you need to watch it while you're engaging in activity the entire time. There's something wrong with that, to me. Well, like I said, just me another issue, but entering sex with the person. Yes, you're going to watch them prance around, do their thing, but I'm talking about being engaged with a person at that time in the bedroom or in the house or home or wherever you are. There's just, to me, something wrong when you have to continuously look at porn and you have a whole body next to you. That's just something strange to me about that. That you have to engage in looking at porn. Night Owl says they know what they signed up for. Well, my thing is, you may not know that when you first meet a person. Okay, they might tell you in the beginning, well, yeah, I have a high sex drive, but you really don't know what that means until you start having relations with the person and see what they are about. You actually like the person, but that part is like, okay, I didn't sign up for this extra stuff going on with the porn or whatever. Air Force, that's another good topic, strip club. My son loved going, okay. The topics that you're listening to are topics that I brought to the table. Okay, we're talking about women being degraded by porn according to Moonlight. Okay. Patty, you have to turn your mic on, honey. I can't add you to the stream until you turn your mic on. Your mic and cam. Either one. Yes, Night Owl, I believe that. Porn can destroy intimacy. Hit the link if your opinion heard on the said subject matter. It is a double subject matter pertaining to women and men being friends. Can they be friends without sex being involved? And why men need to look at porn, engage in porn while acting. Okay. I'm not about watch another woman arouse the person that is supposed to be in tune with me and my emotions. Then that means he is more in tune with that porn. Yes, Crystal, I agree with that. Hit the link if you want to give your opinion. Thanks for joining me. Callie says, yes, Crystal, they need to be present to whom they are with also. Hello, Crystal.
Hello.
You see, I can't go anywhere.
Is everybody shy tonight? What's going on?
Did I sound loud to you while I was talking?
No.
Okay. So they've been busybodies all night coming in, hollering and screaming, and it's like, okay, now you want to bang on the door because you're ready to go to sleep. Well, you see where I'm going?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had to go to the front desk and let them know. I've been here minding my business the whole time. I haven't said 2 words. Now they got the little jukebox playing. These people, that's why I said, this is a mini vacation, ain't hitting on nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it seemed like everybody shy tonight. Don't nobody want to speak about the subject? I think it's some good topics. You there?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think the porn thing, me personally,
Mm-hmm.
I watched it a couple times when I was younger. But like I said,
Mm-hmm.
it was just to see what all the hype was. It didn't arouse me at all. I was like, oh, okay, and throughout my adulthood, I don't watch porn. I haven't watched that stuff since Nina Long. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Okay. Well, my thing is like I said, if a person wants to indulge in watching porn, be it single, dating, whatever, okay, cool. But my thing is that you can become detached from reality watching porn, especially if you're a single person and you
Yeah.
watch it so much that when you do get with a woman, man to date or whatever, it's probably going to cause a problem because you've watched it so long. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah, that's
And it's
true.
because it's
I
filling a
believe that.
void. It's filling a void at that time.
Yes.
But then
Mm-hmm.
you start dating somebody or trying to get in a relationship, you're so used to watching that, you now need that
Mm-hmm.
to aid your situation with this person.
Yeah.
So how's that going to work?
Yeah. And then how someone said that they would sit and watch porn with their friends with some beer.
That was
I
Gulf Coast, and somebody said that. I can't remember who said that.
how can
Callie says, yes, Crystal, they need to be present to whom they are with also.
yeah, I can't sit around and it's not movie time with
Right.
friends.
Mm-hmm.
Unless there's something else going on with
Mm-hmm.
everybody. But
Right.
for it to be a movie night, nah, it's a little awkward for me.
Now I'm not gonna watch. I ain't gonna watch no porn with no friends. I think one time I watched it with my aunt and her elderly aunt. It was weird. I don't know what the hell. I don't even know how it happened. I don't even know who had the tape. Oh, I think my cousin, my aunt's first cousin, she had the tape and she loaned it to the older aunt or something. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know if I must have walked in on it because it wasn't my house. And I thought, what the hell y'all doing? And they was talking about, I said, Lord have mercy, I'm dead. Y'all ain't gonna worry me. But hey, as an older lady, she was doing, I guess she wanted to see what the hell was going on in them streets.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying now. When I get about 90, I might go back and look and reminisce, but that's about it.
Oh, hell no.
So funny. Girl, you say Golden Girls watching porn. Y'all so sick.
Did you say 90?
Yeah,
Girl, you getting ready to meet
90
Jesus.
years old. You ain't gonna even know how to hold the damn VRC, as they say, the remote control.
Yeah, the BRC.
Y'all stupid. I can't fool with y'all.
Yes, I
Oh,
jump
Jesus.
back up here because that threw me about the group porn watching.
Yeah.
I have been 20 and I have viewed porn in my 20s. We never did like group settings for porn because I was always told that that's what you watch to get
Oh
aroused for
Lord.
your boyfriend, you know. And Queen, I think you had came in on the conversation when Moonlight was saying that porn is degrading to women. And what I was saying was, no, it's not. If they signed up to be a porn star, get to your job. That's what you signed up to be. That's number one.
I
And
think
number
my
two, I know
internet's
plenty of
acting up.
women that mine,
Hello, my
I can hear you.
Yeah, we could hear you.
And number two, porn is not degrading to
okay,
women
more
simply
what Mandy
because,
said. I'm not temptation. Mandy, come on up. Let me hear what you have to say. Go ahead, Night Owl.
yeah, and I know plenty of women that enjoy porn more than men.
Oh yes, okay.
Yeah, I
You
know a
know,
couple of
they
women that
say
do.
that
Yeah.
it helps them or it stimulates
Hmm.
them to be intimate with a man. And I pose the same question, but then why don't you hold that man to the same standards you watching the guy in the video? And they're like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because if the guy in the video can do it, then Henry Jones should be able to do it. And I'd be like,
Mm-hmm.
Henry Jones ain't doing what Lamarcus is doing in the video. So, to me, it's a double-edged sword. You can look at it for entertainment, but then
Okay.
once the entertainment is over and
Hmm.
you now in the bed with the person, you kind of like, for me, it takes away from intimacy. It,
Yes,
it
it does.
does nothing.
Hmm.
It doesn't show intimacy, but to me, it just shows,
Yes, I agree.
you know, sex. Like just regular sex with random people. It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
give me sensual or, you know, cuddling or it just doesn't give me those things. It never did and it never will. That's why I find it like overrated, so to speak. So that's why I say I think it destroys relationships
Oh,
Hmm. I believe
okay.
because
so
some of
too.
the acts are not realistic and then as my husband always says, it takes them a multitude of shots just to get certain scenes. So
Right. Yeah.
it
Hmm.
ain't like you can just wake up and look at something and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna perfect it in the bedroom tonight."
Hmm.
So that was always my thing with porn. Like it was just it's no way I'm gonna compete with somebody that does this for a job.
Okay. Moonlight says people destroy their sexual experiences by overindulging in compulsive, healthy ways.
What?
People destroy their sexual experiences by overindulging in compulsive, healthy ways.
So you're saying that they watch porn a lot?
Then they're destroying their sexual
Well, it
experiences.
can't be. I don't know. How can it be? How can it be healthy if it's compulsive?
Yeah.
It
Some
might
people
want to be
have
worked
nice
around.
um lives and they watch porn together, but
Well,
it's
that's why I
not my
said to each
thing.
his own. There's nothing wrong with watching the porn if you want to watch it. Where I have the problem is you can't engage it with the person you're with for watching it while you're having sex.
Well, that's
Hmm.
what I said
Making
was
love,
the
whatever word you want to use. And then, like I said, shortly after you jump back up, you're still looking at the porn after you done woke back up. There's something wrong with that. I'm sorry. Oh, come on, y'all. Fuck, you can wake back up looking at porn and you just had sex with somebody. Man, come on, y'all.
Yeah, there's an issue.
unhealthy.
That's an issue.
Okay, well, more with Mandy. I don't know what you done and ain't done. That's why I asked you to hit the link. You can't go in another room and speak. So that's why I asked. I've shot for major studios as well as produced my own content. Wow, okay. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Studios,
But it must be a
well as
troll.
produce my own content.
Lord, I need to go on Mars.
What? I assume you asking
Don't
me
do that.
again
Don't
now?
do that, Night Owl. Don't do that. What? She do that all the
Huh?
time. What? Like she don't understand what somebody's saying. What?
Because the conversation we were having was like it becomes an obsession if you needed to watch it before, during, and after.
What? That's my point. That's why I said can't nobody tell me they think that's normal. That's not
Yeah,
normal.
right.
Yeah, because
So when I
if you got to keep
You gonna tell
watching it.
me? You gonna tell me that after you done looked at the phone, trying to get this person to act and do what this fucking person's doing on a fucking telephone, then you go to sleep after you'd had sex, you done worked them to death. Then you go to sleep. Then you wake back up. Come on, man.
Did you say work to the death? Yeah, stop. Did you say we don't work them to death?
You know,
Girl. Chris, I'm not gonna say it. Did you say you don't work them to death?
You wake up and you looking like, what is you looking at? Damn, did you just have sex? You still looking at porn?
Done twist me up like a pretzel, and you still looking at porn.
Did you say work them to death?
You have not slept a solid 2 hours from having sex, and you didn't work that person down. It won't take you forever just so you can release yourself, and you go sleep
out in the rain. Did you say you don't work the person?
You need to go talk to a therapist. Your ass got
for real.
Okay, Callie says before, during, and after shoot exit stage left. Have fun with yourself. Right. just self
Did you say work them to death?
Self-perform. You like yourself anyway. So just doing you to yourself and keep looking at them folks on that telephone and work it out.
Did you say work them to death? Oh,
night out. I did.
That's real though, because is that you haven't even built your system back up. So
Air Force, cut it out. Now don't you start no messing my that's Crystal tossing and turning. Now you behave.
Did you say build your system up? Oh my God, y'all cutting up.
I can't talk to y'all.
You have to build your system back up to get strength and everything.
Air Force, you just old naughty old dog. you old closet ass dog. I can get right now. Oh, y'all talking about.
Y'all talking about working to death and building up systems. All I said.
Listen, Uncle Free. Yeah, what the hell y'all talking about?
No, Uncle Free. Uncle Free. Uncle Free, child.
I did say it. I said getting. Yeah, I said it.
Go put my baby out there come out tossing and turning. Why the hell you can't be tossing and turning?
Because he eating pudding.
Pudding pop. Oh, look. Okay, Bill Cosby, Mr. Pudding Time. That's how he talk. That's how Air Force One talk about some damn pudding. What you eating? Pudding and cookies. I'm tired of you and that pudding. The lose the capacity from overdoing, thusly escalating their need for bigger and better, unquenchable appetite. Sorry if you can't understand. Laugh out loud. Whatever. Air Force One, what's that emoji supposed to mean? Yeah.
But yes, I agree with both of you ladies that yes, if you have to have it that much, then I think you need to seek some type of therapy, or help.
Yes, so Night Owl, are you saying if it's either or woman or man that watches the porn constantly like that?
Yeah, because normally when you find people that watch a lot of porn, they expect the partners to be just as
endowed,
upgrade, or like the people they see. And like I said, my husband sees porn as art, so art imitates life. So I'm like, what? And when he first said that, I was just taken aback. And he said it quite a bit because we have these discussions and we always have different views on it. And I'm always one that says, like, most men, since I am a woman,
Mm.
want the woman to do what the other women are doing. And I'm like, that's
Mm.
unrealistic. They practice this or they train for this, whatever you want to say. I'm being nice, for
Yeah.
their job.
Oh, I
I'm
see
not gonna
Terry.
train.
Oh Lord.
I'm not gonna train 7 days a week to do what Pinky Johnson do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
I'm not gonna do what Pinky Johnson might have did. But on a good night, I might try to imitate some of what Pinky Johnson did. Depends on the mood, but don't expect that all
But
the
see,
time. And I think,
that's where the problem's gonna come in. You looking
mm,
at that shit all fucking day. Now you want somebody to do what you've been seeing in a video. That's why I said it's not real.
hey,
Because it's a whole different person doing something in a video.
but
No
Queen,
different
how
than
do you
watching a
tell people
basketball
that's
game.
obsessed with
You
it
throw
that it ain't real?
Magic Johnson or Michael Jordan runs to the hoop, puts the ball in. You can't expect me to do like Magic Johnson and Michael Jordan because I'm not them.
Right,
I'm
right.
not them.
But Queen, everybody doesn't know that it ain't real. That's the
Yeah,
thing
but if
about
you
that.
sick,
Also.
if you sick
Yeah.
and you into that porn, your mind is telling you something else. Oh, she gonna do it like this. I want her to do it like this. I want him to do it like this. It's right. Moonlight, it's acting. Amen. Even though it's actual
Mm.
sex, but still acting because you're expecting that person to do what that persons are doing in the video.
Hmm. But what happens when you do that? Then where do you go from there? Do you just keep watching the porn over and over to learn new things?
That's my point. When does it stop? That's my point. That's my point.
Yeah, it's gonna
You
keep going and going and going.
just keep looking. Do it like this. Put your head here. Put your arm. Put your foot. Put your foot right here. Tilt your head like
Queen,
this. That
not
shit.
the foot.
Come on.
Oh my God.
It, it's never gonna end. Your hips should
Your
be
elbow,
here.
your
You
neck.
ain't moving right. You crooked. Put your back down. Move your leg. Man, you gotta be. It's gonna always be something. Look, Nancy said not natural. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my
That's what I'm
God.
saying. It's ridiculous. That's the point. How's it gonna end? That's the point.
Mm.
So it's like chasing for something that you will never obtain.
Right. Thank you. Thank you. Never gonna attain. Terry,
Mhm.
we ain't terrible. We telling the truth. That's where that's gonna go. Because it's gonna always be a complaint every time you do something with this person. Because they're never gonna be
Mhm.
satisfied with what you're giving them. They're gonna
Yeah.
always, put your here, move your back, move over here, your leg up here, face here, put your head down, put your head between your legs. Yeah, don't move. Close your eyes. Leave your eyes open. Pretend. Stick your tongue out your mouth. Act like you're dead.
You're stupid. I'm dead.
Just
Oh my God.
no.
Did that lady sit
Moonlight.
there like a cat?
But look, Moonlight said it perfect. You move on to more deviant activities. Can't quench their thirst. Amen. That's
You
Yeah.
move
what
on to
Hmm.
more than one
it's only
deviant
going to get
activity
worse.
and quench their thirst.
Because after that, next you want to put your hand around somebody's throat. Now you want handcuffs. Now you want to put
For
a
real.
plastic bag over their head.
Yes.
No, we not getting ready to do no John Gacy shit up in here.
Yeah.
Next is play dead.
If you
Roll
say
your,
play
roll
dead,
your
it's
eyes.
wrong. Son.
Wait a minute. Roll your eyes back in your head, pretend you dead. Okay. Time to go. Wait a minute. We like the little man in the color purple playing the piano. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. No, but that's not funny. Okay, look at Air Force One. Pump that back up more. You know what Air Force Okay, Callie. Close them, open them. You know what? Y'all sick. Y'all some sick. Now they'll go to bed. Please. I swear. Well, because that's where it goes. I totally agree with what Moonlight said. It's gonna lead to more deviant shit. And next thing you know, it's gonna be some more crazy shit. Like I said, play dead. Play who?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm gonna play alive. You might need to get your luggage.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you?
You want to play Cowboys next and saying, let's get the rope. Now, you ain't getting no rope. Now, we ain't getting no ropes. Now. I see y'all showing out. See y'all laughing, joking, but that's where it can go. That's the point.
True.
How far you gonna take it? Because, like I said, next you're gonna be wanting to play that sinister shit where you want somebody to play like they ain't living. Well, just be still, don't move. Huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, leave your eyes open, but don't blink. No. What the fuck? You need to go to the cemetery.
Blow some bubbles.
Okay. Look at Air Force.
I'm not.
Wait a minute. Air Force said tie you up with some stockings. This is where you trying to get y'all trying to get rapists. See, y'all going too far now. That's what I'm saying.
I ain't said a word.
Yeah, you not getting ready to come to the queen. Well, you ain't gonna come to the queen talking about some tie me up. I'm a big girl. I'm not getting ready to get tied up. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So you need not even come to me talking about you want some handcuffs. Do you want me to tie you up? Well, I'll tie you up. I'm gonna tell you. If you ever came to me talking about being tied up, I'm gonna throw it back at you. You want me to tie you up? I'll tie you up. Well, no, I don't want to be tied up then. Let me tie your ass up. No, you say, let me tie you up first.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tie you up first and see how you like it. How about you need triple X breast implants to make him happy? No, Queen got boom booms.
Triple X implant. Oh, Jesus. I'm not finna play with y'all.
Look. My boom boom stand at attention. Look, let me tell all my business. Queen got great looking boom booms. They just look, as they say, they beautiful.
Triple X. Oof. Triple X implants.
My look got something like Gerald's Game. Have you ever seen the movie Gerald's Game? I believe I have, Nancy. Man, what the hell you say? Look at Air Force One to my dang. I'm sick of y'all. Ooh, y'all goofy.
Y'all
I can't change the gray. I'm a big girl. I'm not crawling on my knees nowhere.
I know that's right.
Shit. The only way the queen to crawl on these big ass knees if you land some $1 million bills down on that damn carpet.
And then you gonna say I ain't doing it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Everything can be a problem if you use improperly. Yes, that is true.
Girl.
But you do have deviant people, deviant sex practices, and that's where the problem can come in. You get hooked up with the wrong one. You out here doing stuff that you don't care for, that you don't like, and that's what a lot of women get tangled up in very dangerous situations. You know, doing things they don't care for, and I don't believe nobody should do something that they don't agree with.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Terry, for real.
Let me drop that link in here.
Yeah. Thank you.
I don't know what y'all talking about, Chad. Y'all confused.
Look at Nancy to I get down on my knees. I need some good knee pads. I ain't never getting up. I ain't getting up either. Shit, my good knee pads down. The only time Queen getting on her knees is if she dropped they rolled up under the bed.
I'm praying. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Look at Callie. Y'all so nasty. Y'all some more heathens. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too young for this.
The hell you is. You look, you've been rolling right along. Don't start no man.
You just took me out when you said open your ass up. Your ass.
Oh my God. Y'all sick.
And then Sis said, girl, you know you got to be in your sister. I said, wait, what conversation?
Y'all sick. Y'all ain't got no sense.
All I said was like, help me. That's it.
I don't know nothing about no knee pads. I don't know nothing about it.
Knee pads. What you? No man. No man.
I got some grapes and a whip. Look at Air Force. You know,
Grapes and a
dirty
whip.
I think
See, Air Force kinky. He been telling on himself for the past month.
He sure live, Queen.
I got the hat.
And looking at me up here while y'all been talking. I done had the sister wives on the whole time while y'all been sitting here talking on this live. I've been watching them and they Brady Bunch ass family.
Girl, didn't I tell you?
That man he got a strong ding dong because that man and men and all these kitty cats rolling and all these church. Oh, man, that's not.
I'm not gonna play Queen. I ain't gonna go there because I told you in the other live we did about him. I said what? I said because the way he talked to that first wife.
I'm watching it now. He done went to everybody's house. They all got separate houses. And I'm looking at all these children sitting around the dinner tables and everybody. I mean, this man got some ding dong. One thing about it, he got that ultra sperm. Tentacles. Remember that song with Rebe Jackson back in '84, Centipede? That's what he got. That white boy rough. Look, I'm gonna need to go to church in the morning. You go to church. You make sure you pay your tithes while you go up in there. Put your money in the pot.
No, I don't know nothing about that man. Take that blue pill.
Oh, Nancy said he take the blue pill. He's still young. He probably don't need no blue pill.
Yeah, he look like 102 in the face. Come on.
The white man. I'm looking at the white man. He probably still can get up.
Never mind.
Well, I mean, you got to remember, men. He's not an old man. This white man is not old.
But never mind. They started young. I remember he was nice looking when it started. I don't know what season you might be on. The last I seen it.
I'm on whatever the latest season is. I'm on TLC right as I speak. And it's showing the women that they all live in separate houses.
See, when I seen it, all of them live together.
Well, I just said they have separate houses, so it's probably newer. I'm on TLC as I speak. See, it's showing Sunday, 9/8, 2-hour season finale. Okay, look at Moonlight. Giddy up. Y'all so nasty. Y'all stupid. Giddy up, horsey. Giddy up. Come on, Grandma.
I want you to neigh like a horse.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. Is that Crystal laughing? Crystal. You showing that right now.
I'm dead.
Look at Air Force. I got a saddle. Okay, Air Force, you just keep talking.
Uncle Freaky Freak.
Okay, yeah, I be Unc might know something.
When he said grapes and whips, I'm like, what?
Grapes, whips, and a saddle.
Right.
And some pudding pops.
Oh God.
Now we talking.
Okay. Look at Gulf Coast, her nasty ass talking about save a horse, ride a cowboy.
You know what?
Okay, white girl. Calm down.
Oh
Y'all
my God. That's
some
cute.
y'all some nasty ass heathens. I'm through with y'all.
Oh, that's funny. Oh my God.
It's 1:14 and where is this live going? Because this y'all done went and got bonkers. So are we ending this live? Or we going to the next level? I'm getting ready to move this. I'm going to move out this room I'm in because these damn folks. I've been went to jail up here fooling with this old gator trash next door.
Gator
Because you already know my temperament too.
Yo,
Look,
you ain't.
you know how I am. I'll light your ass up. You come over here. I'm gonna give you what you want. You decide you fall in here late night talking and running your mouth and bumping them gums, and all of a sudden now
Said milk.
you've been loud all night. Then when you ready to sleep, I can't hold no conversation in my own damn room. No, that ain't how it go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting ready to get up and get to the next location. It's gator trash. Pure gator. Trailer park with wheels.
Never mind. Let this fly by.
Are we ending this live or are we going on to the next conversation? What y'all gonna do?
What's the next conversation?
What's the next
I don't know. It's
conversation?
up to y'all if y'all want to hang later.
Yes, I will be up.
Okay, what you want to talk about next?
Feet.
Should we continue on with this type of thing?
Look, Crystal. Crystal. Watch that shit.
I don't know. I don't know. Night out, what you think?
Well, Air Force brought us strip club, so that's why I say, are we still?
What is with you and the feet, dude? You help me understand what is going on.
Huh?
Ladies
Boy,
with pretty
talking
feet
about?
and toes.
Who you be hating on the most lately in general? What you mean who I'm hating on? What is you
What?
talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not talking about no feet, Air Force One. Enough of that. I don't know what this fascination you got with funky ass feet. I don't. I mean, I got pretty feet myself, but I'm not going to put nobody's stinking ass toes in my mouth. I'm sorry, I'm not sucking no toes. I know a lot of men like feet. Good for you, but I'm not putting nobody's stinking ass fungus feet in my mouth. Sorry, but Queen will not. I don't know why he keep wanting to talk about.
No, we ain't talking about no feet. I had something right then, but I got distracted right then. Have we talked about dating a person with kids?
You know what I
Have we
want
talked
to say? How do you feel
Mhm.
about who have abandoned their children for a mate?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
But let's talk
Okay.
about it.
Okay, let me take care of some business right quick, and then I'll be right back.
Okay.
Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for my mods, Air Force One, the ladies in the chat. I will be back here shortly, and we're going to continue discussion about people who have abandoned their children for a mate, a loved one, spouse. Thanks for joining me. This is Beverly's Weekend Vibes.